I'm in the War Memorial Fieldhouse where I just left the track and field offices where I talked to Coach Hal, distance runner Bryce Elshai, and triple jumper Jayla Henderson. Both Bryce and Jayla will be competing this upcoming weekend on Friday and Saturday, but in different places. Bryce and the other distance runners are going up north to Seattle, Washington, where they will participate in the Husky Classic. Jayla and the other jumpers, throwers, and sprinters are going down to Albuquerque to compete in the Don Kirby Invitational. The Cowboys will keep the Bridger rifle in their arsenal for at least one more year. After an impressive road victory over the Utah State Aggies, the Cowboys were credited by Coach Bull for their dominance on defense. The regular season for Wyoming volleyball has come to an end, but the Cowgirls aren't done competing just quite yet. The team will be traveling to the University of North Texas to compete in the National Invitational Volleyball Championship. Freshman setter Marissa Harmon was honorable mentioned All Mountain West. Furthermore, she was Mountain West Freshman of the Year. The last Cowgirl to receive that honor was her teammate Reed Copeland in 2015. Going hard in the trenches, the Cowboys came up victorious in overtime. In the battle to claim their first Mountain West Conference win, as well as the Paniolo Trophy, the Pokes came out strong on the defensive front. Junior defensive end Carl Granderson came out with an instant tackle for loss and a sack in the first quarter for the Cowboys. You're in your midweek, bye week right now. Where are you and your teammates' mindset? You already have 5 games in the Mountain West under your belt. Liv, right now the Cowgirls, they are first in the Mountain West with 3 weeks left in the regular season. What is the mood like in the locker room? So during the recruiting process and you come to the AA, what was the atmosphere like and did it really influence you becoming a Cowgirl? This is Sydney Sims here with Coach Lane, who's new to Wyoming. So Coach, I was thinking I could ask you a couple questions just so we could get to know you a little bit more. Are you down for that?
Let's do it.
All right, so first thing first, what is your favorite thing about being in Laramie, Wyoming?
Man, my favorite thing.
So I've been around you guys, and you and your teammates have a lot of fun. What is your favorite memory being a part of this team?
There's a lot of them. One of my favorite memories is being able to get in and out after we just beat San Jose on the road in 3.
What did you get?
I got a double-double with fries.
Ooh, okay, sounds good. So who will be at your senior night against San Diego State? There have been a couple games that have gone down to the wire. Do you thrive in those scenarios? You hit your 1,000-point mark earlier in the season. What does that accomplishment mean to you? When you hit that mark, it was off of a foul, you went to the free-throw line and you sunk it. Coach Legursky called that time out. What emotions were you feeling? The Cowboys suited up for the border war. Not only did they go to combat against the Colorado State Rams, they took on the weather as well. After the game, Coach Bull mentioned many times that the forecast played a big part in the game. And if you want to play in Wyoming, you have to train in Wyoming. What's your guilty pleasure of a band or an artist that you like that no one would think you would? It was senior day at the War Memorial Stadium as the Cowboys went head-to-head against the Fresno State Bulldogs. It was a defense-dominated game on both sides, but the deciding factor came late in the fourth quarter with a big stop by the Bulldogs. Next week, Wyoming will be traveling to California to compete against the San Jose State Spartans. For more information, go to gowyo.com. With WyoVision, this is Sydney Sims. The Cowboys concluded their spring practices with the Brown versus Gold scrimmage at the War Memorial Stadium. Coach Bull said he was pleased with the competitiveness of the Cowboys, which was evident during the scrimmage with a lot of back and forth action late in the fourth quarter. The Gold coming up with the win, 10-8. Sydney Sims here with senior defensive specialist Shelby Johnson. Shelby, you're going into your last game. I mean, you and your teammates have a chance to still up that second place spot in the Mountain West. Kind of what emotions are you feeling? The Pokes got right back on the board in the second half as sophomore cornerback Tyler Hall rushed 95 yards off of a kick return to get the Pokes a touchdown. The defense was a no-fly zone in the second half as junior safety Andrew Wingard and the rest of the defense was flying all over the field. I'm inside Tree's Pool where Athletic Director Scott Barnes just introduced the new Pitt head swimming and diving coach, John Hargis. Hargis is joining the Panthers from Auburn University, where he spent the last 3 seasons as the associate head coach. I spoke to Coach earlier in the morning and he said he met with the team and that he's excited to be on campus where his wife is an alumni. He will officially start on Monday as Pitt's new head swimming and diving coach. As you go into your next match and you go to prepare, what are some things that your team is going to work on and buckle down in?
We got to get better in the final third.
Going back to Mila. Nice up by McBride. And another trick play by setter Marissa Harmon. Saw with the pass, making Evans run. It's going to Catino. She swings, and it is Cowgirl point as they get set one. This is the first time in the season that Purdue has lost a set. Roberts with the swing, and she is stuffed by Emily Lewis, and Copeland was right there for Fields with a nice up. Harmon to Copeland, and it's another point by the junior middle blocker, Reed Copeland. Going to Lewis. Cowgirls keep it alive with a nice scrappy play, and Harmon gets that point for the Pokes. Nice serve by Marissa Harmon. And a stuff by Reed Copeland.